Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Denise Richards suffered plastic surgery emergency filming Special Forces. Denise Richards is one of the new cast members for Season 3 of Special Forces, World's Toughest Test. She knew it would be tough and rigorous. Yet, she had no idea the ramifications until she suffered a plastic surgery emergency while filming. So what happened, and is she okay? Keep reading for more details. When celebrities, athletes, reality stars, and more sign up for the Fox reality series, Special Forces, they come with a reason. Some want to test themselves while others need to release trauma or get rid of voices saying they are not good enough. Denise admits her family was not happy that she was joining the show. They feared for her safety as the challenges were scary and incredibly rough. She has been in intense films, but there are no stunt doubles on Special Forces. This is real and raw, with the cast pushed to their ultimate limit. Fans have gotten to know Denise from Starship Troopers, James Bond, and RHOBH from seasons 9 and 10. She was also married to Charlie Sheen, with whom she has 2 daughters, Sami and Lola, so she can take on anything thrown at her. Denise is currently wrapping up her new reality series, which will showcase her family now that Sami, Lola, and her youngest, Eloise, are all grown up. She will also catch viewers up on her marriage to Aaron Pfeiffer's, but before she does that, she is sharing a plastic surgery mishap. According to People, Denise Richards held nothing back while participating in Season 3 of the hit FOX show. She got so into it that she actually ruptured her breast implants. The model and actress shared this information on Jeff Lewis' Life alongside her husband, Aaron, and detailed how it went down. "I jumped off a bridge too, and that's when I ruptured my breast implants, off of that thing." She went on to add that she was wearing a harness at the time of the incident, and that was what led to the rupture. Unfortunately, she has yet to get them fixed. As for when Denise Richards will get her new boobs, she had planned to get them fixed a month ago. That had to be put on the back burner due to filming, but it will happen. To add to this tragic situation, she is not even getting assistance when it comes to them being fixed. Despite the incident being an accident that occurred during filming, Denise shared she has to pay for all of it. "I have to pay. I think we pretty much signed our life away doing that show. It's dangerous." Noting insurance won't even help, her husband hinted that maybe FOX should take responsibility for this type of situation. Regardless, Special Forces is one of the most highly anticipated series of the year. It will premiere on Wednesday, January 8th, only on FOX. Denise Richards, a name that's become synonymous with Hollywood glam, has had her fair share of media attention, thanks to her stellar career and personal life. But even the most glamorous of stars are not immune to life's unpredictable twists. The 52-year-old actress, known for her roles in films like Wild Things and her time on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, recently found herself in a very different kind of spotlight. While filming the grueling reality show Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, Richards experienced a serious health scare that threatened her participation in the show and made headlines for all the wrong reasons: a plastic surgery emergency. It all started when Richards was thrust into the extreme physical challenges of Special Forces, a show that pushes its contestants to their physical and emotional limits in real-life military-style training. Unlike traditional reality shows where contestants face challenges of endurance and survival in more controlled environments, Special Forces features tasks designed to simulate the high-intensity training of actual Special Forces recruits. It's a brutal test, one that leaves even the most physically fit contestants gasping for air and questioning their limits. Denise Richards, who initially joined the show with a sense of curiosity and a determination to challenge herself beyond the confines of her glamorous, red carpet life, quickly realized just how grueling the competition could be. The challenges ranged from extreme weather conditions to mentally and physically demanding exercises. all intended to break down even the most seasoned athletes. But Richards wasn't alone in her physical discomfort. This was a show that brought contestants from various walks of life, each one being tested in ways that eventually unfolded, however, was one that no one could have predicted. Midway through the filming process, as Richards was working her way through one of the intense challenges, she began to experience unusual pain and discomfort that, at first, seemed like nothing more than a temporary strain. As the hours passed, however, the pain intensified, and something more troubling emerged. It wasn't just a case of being sore from exertion. It felt like something deeper, something more serious. As filming continued, Richards' pain grew increasingly unbearable, eventually forcing her to seek medical attention. What doctors discovered was a complication stemming from past plastic surgery. Richards had undergone multiple procedures throughout her life, a common part of the Hollywood culture where image and appearance are often scrutinized under the harsh glare of the spotlight. This time, however, one of her past surgeries had caused an internal issue, something that hadn't been anticipated. The specific details of the issue were kept private, but the emergency was severe enough to force Richards to halt her participation in the show and seek immediate treatment. It wasn't just a cosmetic concern. The emergency was a real physical problem that threatened her well-being. The nature of the emergency sent shockwaves through both the production crew and her fellow contestants, who had witnessed her push through challenge after challenge. They had seen her determination, her drive, and her ability to keep moving forward even when her body was pushed to the brink. But this was a reminder that even the strongest among us have limits, and sometimes those limits can be physical, emotional, and even the result of past decisions. Richards was swiftly transported to a nearby medical facility, where doctors worked to stabilize her condition and ensure that no further complications would arise. The situation was tense, but ultimately she was able to recover from the immediate danger. However, the emergency left an indelible mark on her experience. As the cameras rolled, Richards' absence became a focal point for the show, and her fellow contestants were left to grapple with the reality of just how dangerous the competition could be. It wasn't a simple matter of completing physical tasks. It was about surviving in a hostile, unpredictable environment that demanded every ounce of strength, both mental and physical. As for Richards, the emergency became a turning point in her journey, not just on the show, but in her personal life as well. She took time to reflect on the risks she had taken, the choices she had made, and how those choices might have affected her health. It's no secret that Hollywood often places a great deal of pressure on its stars to maintain a youthful appearance, and Richards, like many others in the industry, had undergone surgeries to maintain that image. Yet this incident reminded her that health should always come first, and that sometimes the pursuit of beauty can come at a cost. The medical emergency during filming became a moment of reckoning for Richards. She began to open up more publicly about the struggles she had faced with the pressures of Hollywood, the expectations placed upon her as a young actress, and the toll it had taken on her body over the years. She shared that she was learning to embrace her body as it was, without the constant need to conform to a standard of perfection that had been set for her by an industry that often prioritized appearance over health. After her recovery, Richards made the difficult decision to step away from Special Forces. While she was disappointed to leave the competition, she acknowledged that her health had to take precedence. This wasn't a show she could continue if her body wasn't in optimal condition, and she didn't want to risk further injury or complications. She was determined to learn from the experience and use it as a reminder to prioritize her well-being in the future. Her decision to step back was met with an outpouring of support from fans and fellow contestants alike. Many admired her honesty and bravery in admitting that she needed to take care of herself, and it wasn't about proving anything to anyone. For Richards, the physical emergency had become an opportunity for personal growth, allowing her to see beyond the superficial aspects of her career and focus on the things that truly mattered: health, family, and living authentically. In the aftermath, Denise Richards became a source of inspiration for many who had also struggled with similar pressures and decisions. Her openness about her health scare resonated with those who had long been following her career, and it sparked an important conversation about the realities of Hollywood life, the impact of plastic surgery, and the importance of listening to one's body. She had gone from being a sex symbol to being a symbol of strength and resilience.